Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are reviewing another Kevin video, and if you haven't been following us so far, we have introduced this new point system where we grade the conversation on points. We grade the guest and we grade Kevin, and here's how we grade them on. So the guest can make a point, or the guest can score if he makes a valid point that counteracts Kevin's point. He'll get 1 point for that. If the guest is respectful throughout the entire conversation, he'll get 1 point for that. If the guest can keep his composure throughout the conversation, he'll get 1 point for that. And if the guest can follow Kevin's initial rule, or his most biggest rule, I should say, no over talking the host, he'll get a point for that. Kevin. So Kevin can get a point if the guest thanks Kevin after the conversation. Kevin will get a point. If Kevin does not call the guest outside of their name, or refers to them in any derogatory naming, Kevin will get a point. If the guest says "you're right" at any point during the conversation, or he says, or if he just concedes to a point throughout any point during the conversation, Kevin will get a point. And last but not least, if the guest hangs up on Kevin, he'll get another point for that. All right. So those are the new point systems we're adding just to spice things up with these conversations, just so we can really try and get a good gauge on, not who's winning, but just a little fun. All right, let's get into the perfume right quick, guys. Scent of the day is from Parfums de Marley. This is Leighton, and guys, this is one of the best ones in my collection. Stay tuned for the full cologne review. It'll probably be in the section somewhere. But let's get into the video. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I got shit to do. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What do you want to talk about?
Hello?
Yes. You've been trying to get on.
Hey. Yes. So, my question more so is
First off, introduce yourself. Tell me how old you are and where you're calling from.
Okay, sir. So, my name is Joseph. I'm from Virginia Beach. Went to school in D.C. Graduated last year.
And how old are you?
24.
Okay.
And so just to kind of go into it. So I believe I've been working on my soft skills, kind of trying to develop them a little bit better. I've been in corporate environments, but in terms of, I'm kind of transitioning to a new job. So I've been finding that different soft skills are more accepted, or have to be more worked on at different jobs, kind of. And just
I don't understand what
you're
24 years old. You say you've been working on your soft skills. Okay, I'm going to tell you, they need much more work.
Okay.
I'm just going to be honest, because you've been trying to get on, which is cool. But the first thing you do when you get into a place, you need to introduce yourself.
Okay.
I mean, when I told you to introduce yourself, see, a lot of times you young guys think the world knows you. You mute the YouTube channel and stuff in the background. Get off Bluetooth, get off speakerphone. Now, you say you've been working on your soft skills, right?
Yes.
Did you graduate from college? Yes?
Yes.
What's your degree in?
Economics.
Okay. How have you been working your soft skills?
I've been utilizing LinkedIn Learning. I'm trying to go out, just talk to people more.
So you have not hired a coach?
No.
Okay. Why?
Just
be honest. I'm cheap.
Yes.
I'm cheap.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm cheap.
Say that.
Do you want to pay for a coach?
I'm willing to.
No. I said, do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Because when I talk to people who are in college, see, college is an expense, and you're willing to put that expense because you think the outcome's going to be there. You're going to make more money, have a better job. So you're willing to pay for that. So you're willing to pay for that learning for a different outcome. But this you have not paid for. You're trying to do it the free way. And it's not working. How are you supposed to get better with soft skills with inanimate objects? like books and videos. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
That makes
where
sense.
do you work?
I work for I'm a federal contractor.
Okay, so are you in the office with a lot of people?
Yes.
How
Yep.
many people?
Probably 100,
100.
150.
So, and probably half of those people are women.
Yes.
All right.
Probably a little bit more.
So if I asked some of the women in the office uh, about you, or if I asked people in the office about you, would they know you? Would they say nice things about you?
Yeah, I think so. I would say so.
Let me rephrase that question. If I said off the record, would they say nice things about you? Tell me off the record what
Yes.
kind of guy this guy is. So my suggestion, number one, is going to be number one. Um, there's some basic conversational stuff that a lot of millennials and zennials don't get because you spend so much time online or on texting anything. Um, even just our conversation is just choppy. There's no real rhythm to it. So you're supposed to say something,
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm listening. Just trying to soak it in.
but you're in the conversation. You gotta be
Yeah.
present. You're supposed to say something right
Okay.
there too.
Yeah. I mean, I've been working on it. Right now, just trying to kind of take in everything that you're saying, and to be honest with you, this not even trying to make an excuse, but just uh
How's your romantic?
conversing
How's your
on the.
relation? Conversing on the phone should be no different than in person. Do you have a
Yeah,
girlfriend?
I don't.
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yes.
How long ago?
About a year ago.
How long did that last?
2 years.
Were you guys sexually active?
Yes.
Okay, 24 years ago, 24 years old, you had a girlfriend about a year ago. Do you have sex on a pretty regular basis after the relationship?
Yes.
Do you make that happen? You go out, you see a woman, she's attractive, you step to her, introduce yourself, get her number, chat her up, seduce her, take her out. What
Yeah.
do you do that?
Yes, I do. So I have no problem. Like I don't have a problem in that area. To be honest with you, my whole thing is, and this is what I've been trying to work on for the last few years, trying to convert those types of skills, the soft skills needed for those types of things, into specifically like the career and the workforce.
Well,
And
I'll tell you one thing
um,
you're gonna need to work with a coach because I'll just take you at your word, but I'm not seeing the transition because generally guys who are sexually successful with women who actually can make that happen don't struggle to
mm,
talk to men. It's much harder, usually harder to talk to women than men. Now I understand in the hookup culture, you guys can sex happens but far more often these days women are making it happen. If I had more time, I would ask more questions, and I'll be really shocked that if it's what you're trying to say it is. But coaching is what it's going to take. Um, Last couple of questions. How much are you making?
make 60,
What'd you say?
60,
60,
60K.
60,000.
Yeah, 60K.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. What are you doing with the phone, bro? Hello?
It's going in and out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Got full
Yeah, I make 60K
sixty
a
thousand
year.
dollars.
Yep,
And what'd you make last year?
50.
What's the top end in your position? At your job title?
I'm a financial analyst. Um, the top end would be more so like 75, I believe.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I'll tell you this: coaching, interpersonal communications. Let me go ahead and put my thing in the chat room. I do one-on-one interpersonal communication training, but I would say there's more to it than this. Um, Communications coaching, soft skills. It's just more than talking. It's more than speaking. There's a whatever you're doing with the phone microphone. I don't know what's going on over there. Body language, eye contact, things like that. Because I'll be honest with you, what I'm kind of getting from you, there's some stuff that's kind of missing here but I can't really go through it much here. I got other people. But yeah, man, coaching, especially if you're making $60,000 a year, you better do it now. Don't wait and if nothing else, stop trying to do it for free. So let me just be honest. Stop trying to do it for free. Free does not work. See, anytime you're on top.
All right, real quick, let's just go through that conversation with the guest. So, did the guest make valid points that counteracted Kevin's point? No, he did not. So he gets no points. Let's take off one. Was he respectful? Guest was respectful, yeah. Did he keep his composure? He did keep his composure. Did he follow Kevin's initial rules? I gotta find the videos where he actually states these rules because I'm getting tired of just guessing. I'm gonna just say yes for that one. So we got a total of 3 points for that one. If the guest thanks Kevin after the conversation, we didn't really get to see it in because it skipped to another one. I'm gonna assume he thanked him just based off of how the conversation was flowing. If you think I'm being disingenuous, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna give Kevin a point. Did Kevin call the guest outside of their name? No, he did not. So Kevin gets another point for that. If the guest says you're right at any point during the conversation, which he did concede to Kevin being correct at a point, go back and rewind the video. Yes, he did. And if the guest hangs up on Kevin, which we don't know, well, we can assume he didn't hang up on Kevin. So Kevin does not get a point. At the end of the day, they both have 3 points. I guess let's continue with the next one.
Or you're winning and you decide to slow down, there's usually because there's something coming ahead that you don't want to deal with. There's a curve coming up and your car does well straight, but you don't know how to corner.